Hello, welcome to the queue. Russian Turn 2, BBR 1940 setup.
What's up, American?
There is the Russian buy, 4 for the tech. We have 15 in infantry, 16 in artillery, and 2 tanks for $43. And we have another game going on. Everyone wave. Wave time.
Hello.
Global 46 going on. 46. Global 36 going on over there. And 5 players at that table, but only 1 at this table. We have 1 roll to take care of before we start, as Germany just marched right in there and didn't take care of that lone Russian infantryman there. He's kind of sad, but we'll roll 1 dice for him because there are 5 tanks and 13 infantry artillery combo there, so pretty sure they can get him. So there's the 2-0. I was hoping it was going to get a hit because that, as you can tell by the markers, is one of the attacks this turn. So let's get rid of those chips. Russian dude down. All right, so basically we have 2 attacks. 1 in the south, in western Ukraine, there's 2 defenders. And we have, that's for the AA gun, I think, yeah. We got 2 artillery, 4 infantry from Bryansk, and 2 infantry from Ukraine. Poor Bessarabia, no one wants it. I've been out of there both turns. Germans never wanted to step into it. It's just sitting there all by itself. All right, so that will be 1 attack. And the attack that is on the edge here, we're gonna have from the south, raise it up a little bit, this fighter and tack coming in with the 1 movement left. Now I can set that back down. And we have a fighter from Leningrad. So the rest of this is coming from Leningrad, everything. 1 infantry from Belarus, and 2 tanks, 2 mechs from Bryansk. We'll go 1, 2. This is going to be a battle board setup, so we'll grab the German units at, what is that, 8, 9, 10 infantry.
What? Nothing.
They have 3 artillery, so it'll be 13 at 2. And they have 5, is that right? Yeah, 5 tanks at 3. So that will be the defense. The offense here, we're gonna, I thought about using this as a tactic, as a target select, but since this battle is gonna go the way I've been rolling dice, at least 6 rounds, I'm gonna bring it in as a combined arms for a 4 instead of that tactical or target select. So I got 2 planes at 3. All right, so coming across is 2 tanks and then a tank from Leningrad. So that'll be 3 fighters at 3, 2 fighters at 3, and 3 tanks at 3. So, all right, so we got 1 dude from here, 2 mechs from Bryansk. The mechs will pair up with the 2 artilleries. All the infantry will be at 1 because I have 2 infantry in Leningrad, or 2 artillery in Leningrad. So I'm going to be counting on those infantry doing something. There is 6, there's 10, 13 plus the 1 from Belarus, so that'll be 14 infantry. So I almost have as much infantry as they do units. Alright, I'm setting it off the battle board over here. Alright, we are set up on the battle board. Let's make sure I got all these markers. All right, we are good. So let's spin it around. I think I'll set it this way so we can see more of the action. Of course, you can't see the dice. All right, so right there, we slide it over. We can get the whole tray in there. All right, so the attack. I forget what I said. I thought it was 14. 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 6. That's 12, 14. All right. I only have 10 black dice, so we'll throw that in 2 waves. 1. Thank you. And then I have 4 in the second wave. That's all right. I'm going to retreat. Maybe not. All right, so I got 2 mechs and 2 artilleries boosted. 3 tanks, 2 fighters, and 1 tactical. I'm going to have to do most of my damage with these dice. And of course,
This beautiful beast.
3 hits. 3 stinking hits. Soon these dice will be thrown across the room. All right, so what was there? 10 and 3, 13. So I only have 13 twos. So we'll roll 2 waves. First wave will be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Of course, there's more than I got on that first hit. All right, so I got 3 2s left and 5 3s. So there is, damn, 8. Oh my gosh. All right. So there's 6, 8. I can't believe this. Unbelievable. All right, so we're proceeding on with, get all these out. We got 6 at 1. All right, there's my 6 at 1, 4 at 2, 5 and the 4. So there's that roll. Oh, crust. So that is 3, 6. That was a hit. It just, when I set it up there, it turned over. So 6 will be those. I haven't even chewed through the infantry yet. Alright, so we don't need any of the ones. We gotta have 6 green that died, 4 green that are left, and the 5 threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's good. That kind of evens out that first roll, or first round. So that leaves 2 left for the Russians. These guys are dead. All right, so that's 2 1s, 4 2s. I don't know why I just don't leave these in there. 5 3s and a 4. All right. Rolling again. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I wish I could have had that the first roll. That would have changed the face of this one. All right, so there's 4 and 3 tanks. That leaves 2 tanks left for Germany. 2, 4 2s and 5 3s. And we got a spinner. All right, there's another equalizing roll. 1 hit, so that was good. Oh, leave them. All right, because I got 2, 4. Oh, these are dead. Get them off. So I got 2 mech, 2 artillery, 5 tanks, tactical, and 1 lone infantry, which miracle if he lives. I just need 2 hits, and I got 4. All right. So there are 2 German tanks left. 4 1 hit, and that last infantry's gone. So looking at the stack of Germans that are available, those will be wiped out next turn. All right, so there's your casualty stack there. I don't know if you could have seen that. It's in the shadow now. So the next attack will be, I don't know why I got such a shadow there today. Move it over here. And let's get some dice. See about our tray. So there are 2, 4, 6 infantry and 2 artillery. So that's going to be 4 and 4. 4 2s, 4 1s. And then the Germans have 2 infantry left. 1 hit. Unbelievable. My first round attacks are terrible. And the Germans return with 2. Of course. All right, let's get those 2 out of there. 1 chip for the Germans. All right, so that's 2 of the blacks that go away. So I got 2 at 1 and 4 at 2. 2 hits. Needed that the first round. There's 1 German left with a miss. All right. All that goes away. Get out of my sight. You irritate me. All right, so Germany down 2, $3 for the 2 Russian territories returned to their rightful owner. So that'll put Russia back up to 35 and Germany down to 43. All right, so let's land our planes, which will all be in Leningrad. Don't think anybody was questioning that. Get those off. We got 1 artillery from Archangel that will move in. 1 from Smolensk moves up to Belarus, my favorite country in the whole world. All right, so we got those in there. We're going to move 1 guy into the Ukraine and 1 artillery to Bryansk. AA gun will go forward. What do we got here? Let's clear these off so I can see what's happening. And down here, the 2 from northwest Iran are moving back into the Caucasus because I'm going to need them. All right, 2 walkers from Moscow into Bryansk. 1 anti-aircraft railed, I don't even know how to say that, Tugunska. Is that even on the viewfinder? It is. All right. We got 2 infantry in Moscow that were railing up here to Leningrad. 1, 2, 3. All right. What do I got left? I got 2 infantry in Stalingrad. 1, 2, 3. They will be up in Archangel. All right, so what kind of greatness we got left here as far as movement? Just on the Soviet Far East, we'll get that taken care of. We're going to use the Siberian Rail, and he's going to stop in Tugunska. Everyone moves into Amur. Party time. We like to threaten the Japanese, but we don't like to attack them. All right, so placements. Get all the factories in here. Whoops. Forgot to put my guys off the battle board into the Baltic states, where they will remain until Germany's next turn. So there's 2, 2, and 3. Goodbye, units. Alright, so placing units that we purchased. We have 2 tanks. Alright, so let's do 2 infantry and a tank. No, let's not do that. We got all that artillery. Let's get the artillery on the front line. So we're going to do 2 infantry and artillery. And you know what? Let's do 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank. Here's my tank. All right, so there we go. So that leaves 3 artillery, 4 infantry, and a tank left to go. The tank is going in Moscow. And we've got 1 artillery. I should have, let's chip out this artillery because we got 2 in Leningrad. Because I want to mix them and place them separately. Where's my 4 infantry? There they are. I got to chip them out too because I want to put 2 in Moscow. And then 1 there, 1 there. Got to keep those railroads going. I think that is it, other than Lend-Lease, which is blocked on the German side. So all we can collect is 5, is what we rolled. So 5 from the Pacific side is a fighter and Archangel. Dang it, wish I would have had that. Or $7 for Pacific aid. So Russia gets 7. I should have brought that over here. We'll look at their dollars and then we'll do the recap. So they're gonna get, let me just grab the $7 so I don't forget it. They're getting $7 for Pacific aid. And then they're gonna get $3 because we took Baltic back. Well, that's 5. And $3 for the pro-Axis territory and $3 for the Ukraine. So that'll be 11 plus 35. So that is 46 for 7, 48, 53 for Russia. And that will be the last time they probably, well, maybe not. They might be able to take Baltic back. Let's do the recap. And, whoops, just about knocked it over. Let's zoom in, get that shadow off. So in C-Zone 115, I have a sub and a cruiser. Baltic states, 3 tanks, 2 mech, 2 artillery. Belarus, 1 infantry. Leningrad, 3 infantry. It's kind of quite a... All right, 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank, 1 tactical, 2 fighter, 2 AA. Archangel is 2 infantry. Moscow is 2 infantry, artillery, tank. Bryansk is 2 infantry, artillery. Western Ukraine, 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 AA. Ukraine, 1 infantry. Bessarabia still empty. Rostov, infantry, artillery. Stalingrad, infantry, artillery. Caucasus, 2 infantry. Moving over here, Tugunska, infantry, AA. And in Amur, is that 10, 14 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft. Is that right? Yeah, 6, 12, 14. No, 16. Be 16 infantry, sorry. 16 infantry, 2 AA. And that is the end of my turn. Who's next? Imperial Japan.